What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. So guys, I've been talking about Deion Sanders, and obviously he did better than the last year's coach at the University of Colorado, but he's lost like 5 or 6 games straight, including one game where he was up by 30 points and he should have won against Stanford. Ever since then, it's been downhill. They're playing the University of Washington soon, who's undefeated. They're definitely going to get beat by them. They're not going to make a bowl game. It's obvious, all right? But why is Deion Sanders losing recruits? Because no problem. We're not that good right now. The offensive line is struggling. Let's go and just get recruits and go ahead on and handle those problems, right? Now, here's this. Let me tell you why. I want to play this clip and we're going to come back.
I just asked that turf for the big picture, trying to keep Shador upright, healthy, and the overall.
The big picture, you go get new linemen. That's the picture. I'm going to paint it perfectly.
So that's his particular rant about the linemen. Now, last year, the line they had that he replaced only allowed 23 sacks. Deion went and brought in all of these transfers to replace them. They've allowed 42 sacks through 8 games. So you got rid of all the guys. Okay, you didn't do your research. You already had an O-line that only gave up 23 sacks. Of course, that's still quite a bit, but 23 sacks, you can probably work with that, okay? 42 sacks through 8 games, you can't work with. Now you're saying we want to get new O-line. He had a one offensive line recruit who has decommitted, okay? Want to know why? Because of how he acts, all right? How he acts. Listen, George was right. Brother George is right. Brother George is making over at Street Media TV. When you are having a problem with your offensive line or defensive line or anything, the last thing you want to publicly come out and say, I'm getting rid of everybody next year. So what happens because people play bad sometimes. Sometimes folks suck. Look at Peyton Manning, his first year in the NFL. Hey, he was terrible. What would have happened if somebody got rid of him the first year? Even Alex Smith struggled, all right? The Jaguars quarterback struggled. I'm just giving examples here, okay? Because when you go out there and you talk to your players like that, it makes people feel like, you know what? This is the kind of guy I don't want to play for. I can't play for a guy like this. Let me go to somebody who got more emotional sense. And Deion Sanders, I'm going to be honest, he's shown over these last 5 to 6 weeks, he lost the team's morale. He lost it. They don't have no morale no more. He lost it, family. I don't care how bad somebody is. Listen, let me tell you this. When in LAR movement, he's here right now in Kampala. We were in my office yesterday, and he's like, wow, man, seemed like you guys are doing some real seriously good work. I said, thank you. Number one, it wasn't just me. And number two, it didn't start off like that. It took a long time. We were terrible as a studio. We were awful. It was a joke. It was, when I'm saying terrible, the terrible with a big T. We couldn't do anything right. Nothing. For the first 2 years, we couldn't do anything right. Couldn't even edit a video in the country. Then when we got that ability, we still couldn't do it right. And time again, we messed up on this channel. You guys see it. Somebody's the wrong picture. All of that. Because it's a process. Coaching and developing is a process. So you got to work with what you got until you can do better. But you can't get out there and trash all your folks. What if I was on the Ken Ganda YouTube channel? Yeah, this staff is awful. Trashing them in front of everybody. Wouldn't nobody ever want to come and help us out? We wouldn't be able to get the top talent. SPK, who was one of the main reasons why things turned around here in the business. If I was acting like that, blasting people out in public like that, he would like, oh no, I'm not gonna go out there and deal with him. He's crazy. Oh no, I'm not gonna risk my talent for somebody who's not stable. I don't want to work for nobody who's not stable. And that's what these guys are saying. Why risk 4 years of my life with a guy who ain't got no patience, a guy who doesn't want to develop, a guy who's a narcissist? That's what he's turning into, a narcissist. See, that narcissist stuff, it works if you're winning. If you are winning, then it works. But when you're not winning, and then now you're not even considered in the top 25 classes, because look at the parents. Do you think the parents want to send their kids to Deion school? Be honest with yourself. Do you believe that? Do you believe that? That they want to send their parents to their school? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. There's no way in hell. That is the problem. That is the case. And it's one thing to have talent, to recruit talent to play for you, but how you treat people. Again, people are gonna come with all kind of stuff. All right? People are gonna come with all kind of excuses and all kind of problems. All day, every day. We know that. But in how you handle things. And as black men, we gotta understand something. Even if you don't agree, how you handle things is important. As black men, we gotta be honest here. How we handle things. If we want to be leaders, like I'm gonna be honest. Deion is a fiery coach. Deion is a builder, and he's won before. He's not winning right now, but he's won before. But his leadership skills can be questioned. And again, these kids don't want to play for a guy like that. I want to play for somebody when I know I'm gonna make a mistake. That person is gonna come to me and treat me with a level of respect. It will make me want to keep doing well. Like the great Bill Walsh, I hate to say it. The great Bill Walsh, one of the greatest coaches ever for the 49ers. Ever! People make mistakes. I remember the game. It was Joe Montana. We were playing the Cowboys, I believe it was. Was it 80? It was a 82, 81 Super Bowl. He said, Joe, the famous catch to Dwight Clark. Joe, roll to the right. If the guy's open, throw him the ball. If not, throw the ball outside. Very simple. Very good coaching. Very calm, demure. And if we're terrible just 2 years before that, won the Super Bowl, the rest is history. Then we get Jerry Rice. But it's all in good coaching. And we have to learn as men how to coach, how to be leaders. Deion, it's not working at this level right now, bro. Fired offensive coordinator. Now don't nobody want to coordinate for you. You know, all your problems ain't just getting rid of people. You got to work through this stuff. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson. Back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all you do. Serve the bell. We're out.